Job not done. Job not finished at all. You mean to tell me we're a year removed? We're a year removed. If I'm not mistaken, like that was March 22 or something like that. And we still hearing shots is being thrown. When he said I'm an old school Gemini, he wasn't lying. He wasn't faking the front and the fraud at all. This ain't gonna never stop. All right? So you mean to tell me he has a commercial? And by the way, this is not a new commercial. This is an extension of the original commercial. I feel like we covered before, but let's watch it again. Let's watch it again.
Every morning I lose.
Every morning I lose.
I lose sweat. I lose time.
Okay.
I lose peace. I lose sweat. I lose time. I lose sight. I lose sweat. I lose time. I lose track. And I lose.
Yo, real fast, I'm gonna rewind it back a little bit. This made me want to get back in the gym. I've been slacking, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing some other stuff. I've been walking at least, I'll tell you that, but I'm eating some chip witches. I'm eating cookie sandwich. Like I'm damn, bro, I'm losing. I gotta do better. My fault, y'all. My fault. I gotta do better. Damn. I've been slacking, bro. 5-bar back, penalty on J Black. I've been slacking though.
I lose sweat. I lose time.
Okay.
I lose track.
Yes.
And I lose. Drop after drop after drop after drop. Going the distance. Losing. So I know I always win.
Come on, see. Anybody, if you don't know the history real fast, give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Again, a year ago, Drake released Push-Ups. He released Push-Ups, and then he was up. He was doing this thing, you know, a lot of reactors on the side as well. And then he dropped Taylor Made because Kendrick Lamar wouldn't respond fast enough. And at the end of Taylor Made, he's saying drop, 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 drop. Kendrick is never going to let you live that down, good brother. He's not. He's not. You mean to tell me during the tour, he had a deposition where it said drop, 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 and he laughed and chuckled? You mean to tell me you gonna tell me to drop, nigga? Oh, you meant drop you. You meant drop you, huh? Like drop what? In this commercial, you know what I'm saying? He's saying drop, drop, drop. Basically, listen, he lost sleep and something like that to win because he lost some sweat, whatever it is, but he ain't lose against you. That's what he's saying. I'm just a commentator. One more time. I'm just a commentator.
Drop after drop after drop after drop. Going the distance. Losing. So I know I always win.
Nasty, but hold on. There's something I want to see here, okay? So this is May 25th, 2025. When did Taylor Made get released? Hold on, stay with me. We're going to find something out. Because this dude, Kendrick, is a little different. So Taylor Made, let's type it in. Hold on. Okay, Taylor Made was really, okay, I thought something else. So Drake's Taylor Made Freestyle was initially released on April 19th, 2024. So this is released on the 25th of this month. But wait, hold on. But wait. When was the original commercial released? Hold up. When was the original? Because this is not I just said at the beginning of the video, it's not an original commercial. I mean, this is an extended. The official commercial came out a month ago. April, May, April. Eagles. So if y'all know back then, the commercial was this. All right, and this says, so Gatorade, y'all messed up. Hold on, y'all gotta see this. Gatorade done messed up Kendrick's rollout. Let me read this again. Hold on, stay with me. I probably somebody probably discovered this already, but hold on. Stay with me here. Drake's Taylor Made Freestyle was initially released on April 19th, 2024. All right? This commercial came out today. You know what I'm saying? Not this one, but the one that we just saw, him pretty much trolling and saying drop, 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 drop. Okay? Take you back a month ago when this trailer was released. Hold on. Let's play this a little bit.
Generation. You can compete against anything, even gravity. You wouldn't understand. Or even yourself. You wouldn't understand. So how much sweat are you willing to lose?
See. This is the same commercial, right? So I think it was Kendrick's intention. Look at that date, y'all. This man is diabolical. This man is diabolical, nigga. April 18th, 2025. That's almost exactly a year. This is supposed to be the anniversary of Taylor Made. Wow! When he said everything means something, he wasn't capping. And I would like, I reach a little bit. I be reaching sometimes. I be reaching. They call me J Dowson. Huh? I be reaching sometimes, but I don't think this is a reach. You mean to tell me he strategized this to really, then Gatorade didn't mess it up. The whole thing was supposed to come out on the almost exact day that Taylor Made released a year ago. Wow. This man is different. Kendrick. We on to you, buddy. We on to you, pal. But dip on your ass in a pal. Lyrically, as in, we attached to your words. We on your ass. Pause. Figure out what you be doing. Huh? What is this? Look it up in the comments right now. Drake's Taylor Made freestyle was initially released April 19th, 2024. What date does this say? April 18th, which is basically the 19th, low key. So it was a year anniversary. Let's move on to the next item. Hold on, let me get to this. All right, I want to touch on this topic too real fast. I want to touch on this topic briefly, and that's the good brother Cenat. He was at the AMAs, and he said something. Before we get into this, shout out to Cenat, man. A lot of hate's being thrown on the internet. I get it, but we gotta give praise to the young God himself too. Streamers University was, to me, what I seen on the Twitter clips. I've been watching on Twitter. I checked into some of the streams. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was fire. Beautiful idea, good execution. People talk like what they're going to do, but he did. Everybody has an idea, but he did. So I'm giving credit to the guy that did. So I was low-key entertained heavily. You know what I mean? I'm a low-key. I feel like I was entrenched in their story. I'm watching the Duke Dennis, the agent. It was India Love. You know what I'm saying? The DDG. I'm like, oh, wow. This is an interesting concept, an interesting story going on. But anyway, he was at the AMAs, y'all. And he noticed something. I'm going to let him speak on what he noticed. And I want to speak on it briefly, but I think what's going on, how it's going on. All right, so we're going to load it up. We're going to load it up right here. All right. Hold up. Let me get it together. Here we go. Plakow. All right. This is what he got to say. Somebody got to do it. Put up on it. Got it. They mix TV off and not like us. That's hilarious. It's a performance. I didn't see the AMA Awards. I didn't. Sorry, I didn't. You know what's crazy? What's crazy, Kai?
I fuck with K-Dot OG.
Yeah.
But I never heard Drake song. I don't think I ever heard a Drake song.
All right, suit the Kai right there. And what he said was, if you couldn't heard it through the whatever I'm playing it through, he says he hear a lot of Kendrick. Well, he's hearing Kendrick. He's hearing TV off and not like us, and he ain't hearing a lot of Drake. Now I will say, in Drake's defense, that you could play Nokia. I feel like Nokia is a track that you could put out, and it's like it's user friendly. It's kind of hot right now. You know what I'm saying? It's buzzing. It's a hit. It's on the charts. You know, videos out for it. You could play that one. But I think every other song on the, what's the name? Some Sexy Songs for You. I see why they wouldn't play that. So you could play Nokia. You could. If you were in AMAs, you could play Nokia. Right? But I just think this is the casualty of war, man. I think all the big brands realized a battle took place. You know, the Heinz Ketchup, the Apple Music, Paramount. And they said, this person won. Let's put that person front and center. Let's put him front and center. Let's play his music. I just think that's what it is. I say this all the time. Same thing with a boxer. You got let's say Canelo and Terrence Crawford. If Terrence Crawford wins, look at our guy. He's gonna be holding up some drinks. He's gonna be sponsored by this. So Red Bull gonna jump in and say, "Yo, look at that. This is our guy." Or if Canelo wins, the same thing for that. So I think if Drake would have won, you would have been hearing Drake songs. I really think it's that simple. I don't think it's a conspiracy thing. It's just me personally. I just think that's how it goes with winners. Kendrick to the people, to the consensus, to the authorities of hip hop, the big names, not even me, that you will go after. They felt Kendrick Lamar won. And this is why Gatorade is, hey, we like Kendrick. If Drake would have won, it would have been Drake on Gatorade. So the reason why you see and I think TV Off and Not Like Us are the biggest songs. They're bigger songs than Nokia. So I think that's why you're not hearing, that's why you're not hearing Drake, but you're hearing Kendrick. Because they know when you play that Kendrick, their ratings going, oh, they playing this. They feel like they're more in tuned. They're more ingratiated with what's going on. They're hip to the hop. So I think, to answer his question, let's play it one more time. Somebody gotta do it. Put it, guys, because somebody not like us. They not like us. You know what's crazy? Let me stop you right there, Kai. You know what's crazy? They did the good thing because they didn't play that, A minor. They didn't like go, from what I'm seeing in this clip, they didn't put all the lyrics in this, like say Drake. They just played a spliced version, It's like, it's friendly. It's not even Kendrick said this, Kendrick said that. So.
I fuck with Cenat OG, but I never hear Drake songs.
And also Drake spoke at, from what I've seen, salute to this, he spoke at the Streaming University. So honestly, I'll probably do the same thing here, low key, if it's like that. You know what I'm saying? My man just, he helped out at Streaming University. I'm like, he's defending this guy too, so I get that. I ain't mad at it. Shout out to Kai Cenat, but that's what I got for y'all today, man. But what's crazy, we discovered, I'm pretty sure, because niggas be doing the breakdowns all the time too, so hopefully everybody discovered the fact that Drake's Tailor-Made Freestyle was initially released on April 19th, 2024. So when Kendrick Lamar was a part of the Gatorade commercial and it dropped April 18th, the drop was supposed to release that day too. This man is thinking months ahead. He's thinking months ahead. His planning is diabolical. Something's there. So if you reaching one day, you think, this don't mean, it probably does mean something. Damn, K-Dot. Damn. You had an anniversary drop commercial for this nigga? Wow, K-Dot. Wow, nigga. Damn. Brat!